Hi. Is that too loud? Anyway, so I've had my hair for yesterday. Yesterday was exactly 2 weeks since I installed my locks. And welcome back to my channel. Let me start again. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been exactly 2 weeks since I had my sister locks installed, and I'm enjoying the process. Most of the time, I leave my hair like this on me. Yeah, my loctician advised I don't manipulate it too much for the first 1 month. She asked me not to wash the hair, which I can't handle. I'm always tapping on my scalp and scratching it. I can't handle it, but it helps your hair lock faster. So that's what I'm doing. I'm recording this because today I'm going to interlock for my big sister and my mom. So they will be joining soon. But this is to introduce you and just give a brief on what the video is going to be about. I don't know when I'm going to post this. Somewhere in January probably, but I'll take you along the interlocking process. So I mean retie. So I can do reties for them, but they can't do it for me. So I have to go to the salon. That's why I had to use a professional to get my locks done. So yes, I'll try and do a few styling for them so that yeah, if you have short hair like mine or theirs, you can try it on. Their locks are a bit matured, way matured than mine. So when they get here, we are going to start and I'll take you along. Stay tuned. Bye. Hi, so this is my sister. She has Microlocs. I installed it for her personally. First, we are going to section her hair into four. We are using oil on the bands to avoid it pulling her locks. She has Microlocs, and we started on about 4 inches of hair, and we used a two-strand twist to start her locks. I would say her locks has grown well over the past 2 years. She has less, her density is very, it's not so low but medium density, and she has a lot of coils. So yeah, that's her hair type. I'm trying to section her hair into four before we start the interlocking, but let's speak about her locks and issues she has faced over the past 2 years. Currently, she's dealing with lint because she was applying butters on her locks, which she shouldn't have. She was looking at having moisture in, but then butters were not the best way to go about it. Aside that, she has lost some locks, and we are going to even lose one in this video. She has some of her locks having very thin sections in them, and this is basically because she was putting them in braids a lot. Aside that, she has lost some hairs in her nape area, as you can see here. So I'm done sectioning the hair into four. We are going to start our retail interlocking process. I use a crochet hook for her interlocking or reties, but she goes for the improvised tool you see here, the blue one. She uses that when I'm not available. Most of the time, she does her own reties, which kudos. She's a DIY locker. Let me put it that way. So I'm going to begin her with her nape. We can see there's not a defined section or part. I'm going to create two new locks in this region and try and define her path for her, because she can't really see her back when she's doing her own retires. She hasn't been able to get her grid at the back together and intact. Let me see. I'm supposed to use water to soften her hair so that I can section well, but I didn't, because her hair was in a, I don't know, she had a lot of sweat on her scalp, so her hair was soft. So I started off with uh four. I know I'm saying a lot of tools. Please bear with me. I started locking her hair with 4 points rotation, but she switched it up, and she does her own thing with her hair. I believe it's because she does it herself, so she doesn't really have the patience and the time to check how she interlocks her hair. I think up close you can see the length that I mentioned earlier. So this is me interlocking her hair. I should have made this fast, but I want you to see me doing it. Maybe in the future I'll do a more clearer explanation of the 3 points, the 4 points, and the 2 points rotation. So here I believe I'm using the 4 points for hair. My 4 points is very varied from what they call 4 points. I learned everything I know on the internet. So let's speed this up. I'm still trying to get her parts. Trust me, it wasn't an easy thing to do, but I was able to figure that out. This whole process, the first section took roughly about an hour, if I'm not wrong, an hour and a half to do just that section. She has not locked her hair for about the back of her hair for about 2 or 3 months. She does it in sections, and mostly she locks her front hair than the back. So I was able to install two new baby locks for hair, and yeah, that's what you see me doing at the moment. I don't know, this voiceover is going to be cranky, just me. So yeah, this is me on her next line and perfecting hair grade as I move. Before I knew it, I was just almost done with the first section, and her scalp and her grid looks beautiful. And also, I didn't make it too tight. When we started the locks, I was keen on having the scalp or the hair like very tight. But now my reties are flexible. Oh, that's her daughter. She has locks too. So yes, we're done with the first section. Went on to do the next one, and before I knew it, it was almost 3 hours. Yeah, you can see her growth there, and then the new reties. I don't know what I was saying in the video. Maybe I was explaining something. But then she has volume. There's one thing about our locks I've noticed. We have more hair on our crown. Our crown, yes, we have more hair on our crown. You can also see on her front that she has. Oh wait, this is the hair we lost. I'm going to reattach it later with the crocheting method. The hair was too weak and it couldn't hold. So yeah, I'm going to reattach it for her. It's so sad, but she's going to have a hair back. That's one thing about locks. You can always reattach lost hair, except when you have issues like health issues. So this is me completely done with her hair. Now she's requesting that I style her hair for her. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. She's requesting I style her hair for her. So we are going to use a roller set. I'm going to use different sizes. This is a very small size that I'm going to put at the front, maybe. Then there's a medium size I'm going to put at the back, and then a very big size at the very nape of her head. I'm using a styling mousse because she wants to take them off tomorrow. Yes, so that's just it. I'm not really going to section it. I'm going to take about 8 or 10 locks for each roller set. I'm being gentle here, so not to hurt her. She's tender headed, but she doesn't admit it. She just endure the pain, but I don't believe that's the best habit. She's supposed to speak up about it. Yes, so I'm going to clip her hair, the claw clip, and then begin. So let's begin. I'm going to do one, and then you come along. Maybe one at one time we can actually do the training explanation of how to do this roller set. So this is me applying the mousse on her lock and ensuring each strand gets enough of the product. I did struggle with the first one a bit, but look at me. I was able to pull through. So you start at the base and then you roll the hair around the tool, which is the rulers. Then at the base you clip it with its holder to keep it intact so it doesn't come off. Yes, perfect. Uh-huh. There was that small one I left out because it was too short to pass around the ruler. I'm going to do the same process again on every section I pick throughout her hair till I am completely done setting everything. So mousse, wrap the hair around the two, yes, roll it up gently, very gently. Don't pull too hard. Yeah. So roll it up gently and secure the holder so the hair doesn't come off. So yeah, we're done with two. And before I knew it, the whole hair was set. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. Yes. So we set everything up. Yeah. So she went home and then took them off the next day. And this is her enjoying her curved lock set. I believe she didn't make it dry well, but yeah, she was eager to just take it off because this was her first ruler set style she had done on her locks. I don't know why she's not smiling, but yeah. So yeah, she kept this for 5 days and they didn't come off. They were just doing good. So I believe the time you set the hair and how long you make it dry also impacts how long the curl is going to stay in your hair. Yeah, this hair feeling herself. I know she likes it, but she's not going to admit it. Yeah. Okay, so now we've seen all angles of the hair and how it turned out. Thank you so much for joining me, Style My Sisters